Alrighty, Roo then. Hello everybody, my name is Ostentatious24 and welcome back to Shuffle. The Noreen route that we have begun. Well, begun last episode, but right and proper. This episode, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, let's go. There's no time to waste. Let's get a move on. Let's see what our decision thus far has panned out to be. There we go. Something to that effect is what I was trying to say with my stupid brain. Alright, let us begin! I didn't have anything to do. I had no errands or plans. I simply wandered out of the house. It was exactly how you would define the term free time. Thinking that if I simply walked along, something interesting would come up. It was an act of leaving my future up to fate. However, it looked like fate was on my side today. Chuckled inwardly at the sight of the girl walking in front of me. Oh my. So beautiful. Hey, Noreen! Noreen looked genuinely happy when she recognized me. Oh, whoops! Whoa, hold on a second. There's something I forgot I was gonna do. Ah! Voice separation. To make this go smoother, I'm gonna turn off everyone that isn't a focal character. We'll keep the King of Devils on. As much as I love doing the King of God's voice, just to make it go a little faster and smoother. Should I keep the teachers on? No. Etc. Itsuki. I don't know what who's etc. We'll keep that on for now, I guess. But yeah. For the Noreen route, just to make it go a little faster, so I'm not waiting for them to talk and stuff. If it's I lost my train of thought as I was talking. How does that happen? I lost my train. Can someone find my train? It's out in the middle of nowhere! Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright. Yes. Okay. So that I'm not waiting around and then it makes the videos arguably twice as long. I'm cutting out all the voices unless they are a focal point of this route. That being Noreen and then her father, the King of Devils. If you'd like me to do this going forward, especially when we tackle the other routes, let me know in the comments. I might do the same, like if we tackle Lizanthus, I might keep her and the King of God's voices on. If we tackle Kaede, maybe I could leave the teacher Benibara and maybe Itsuki on, or maybe just Kaede. Maybe I turn Primal on, either on Noreen or Kaide's route. Those are the plans going forth and forward. Forgot to do that, and I forgot to mention that. Let's continue. Sorry for that pause. Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry to keep you waiting, milady. Noreen looked genuinely happy when she recognized me. She jogged over to join me. And I face planted on the ground, I guess. Yay! And tripped on the way. Oh my god. I'm sorry to laugh. Are you okay? You shouldn't run like that. Oh my. Oh god. Okay then. You can't see me, but I'm looking away from the screen. Modesty! Good thing this isn't the Good thing this is oh my this is definitely the censored version that was not beat. Yep, okay. Moving on! Worried I try to ignore. Worried I walked toward Noreen and froze in my tracks. Her slender legs were splayed wide open, her skirt had ridden up, and I thought I could see through her thin summer stockings a little bit of something white. I am a gentleman. No.
Rin, is something wrong?
Seeming not to realize the position she was in, Rin cocked her head. No, it's just... I wouldn't say there's something wrong exactly. Knew I shouldn't, but my eyes were still drawn to that spot over and over. Truly was the stereotypical teenage boy. They suited her. She must not like anything too flashy.
Rin.
She finally saw where I was looking, and her pale cheeks turned scarlet.
Rin, you like this kind of thing too?
Well, I was born this way, so... Maybe I was born this way.
That's right, you're a boy. So in that case, what I mean to say is, I think it was definitely an accident. You didn't do anything wrong, so...
She didn't even seem to know what she was saying. She simply looked up at me with her face flushed, rambling. So this was, well, it's okay, it's fine, just get up, please. No! Sorry, my phone. I need to plug it in. Alright. It's okay, please cover up. I can't look away. I can't? Ooh.
Okay.
Seeming to have calmed down, Rin hurriedly closed her legs. I held out my hand awkwardly, helping her up.
So, I'll just be going.
Okay! She left in a rush as if running away, and I couldn't say another word to her. What could I say? It was an experience I was going to treasure. Oh, God, the music! No! Something else bad's happening! No! It's that music! No! Every time this music triggers, you know something naughty's gonna happen. Yes, my water. Weak like a doll, the girl crumpled on the cracked earth. Even her small foothold melted away and disappeared. Oh, okay. That's weird. Why was that music still going? The girl's motionless body was the only thing visible in that dark nothingness. Her pale skin stood out against the black, and her purple hair, tied in two pigtails, rippled out through the darkness. Primula, I murmured the girl's name. There was no reply. Primula. Pulling up her small body, I called her name again. There was no reflection in her eyes. Like a broken toy, her arms hung listless, swaying in space, and her eyes were blank, reflecting nothingness. Primula! No matter how many times I called her name, she didn't reply. I felt no warmth. No sign of consciousness, as if she were a doll. A manufactured doll. Like a puppet whose strings were cut. She didn't move anymore. Oh no. Foreboding dream of the future, maybe? The light streaming in from the window burned my eyes. My shirt was soaked. I almost read the skirt. Didn't you know Rin goes to bed in a skirt? My shirt was soaked with sweat, and all I could feel was discomfort. I sat up and gazed blankly at the wall in front of me. It must have been a dream. I looked down at my hands, reassured that there was no purple-haired girl there. I was thankful not to be in that dark place anymore. God, yeah, that's my nightmare fuel right there. Whew. being conscious, but there's nothing but darkness around. Oh my god, that's just that right there. I fear more than even spiders, which used to be my greatest fear. Ugh, my skin's crawling just thinking about both of them, frankly. I was thankful not to be in the dark place anymore. Looks like she went out with Kaede. Or Kitty. Wanting to see Primala, I went to her room, but there was just a dreary, barely lived-in atmosphere. It was just a dream. Or was it? Oh. I probably dreamed that because of the conversation with the old Devil King and God King. Primala and her adopted older sister, who I assumed was dead. Though they were made differently, it didn't rule out the possibility that what happened to her could happen to Primala. Stop myself. Thinking about that would only make me feel depressed. I sighed and headed back to my room. The Primala in my dream was basically a doll. The girl who looked like a doll turned into a doll. Clone? A doll without life, and a moving doll. A manufactured doll. It was the first time I became conscious of the fact that Primala's existence had been manufactured. That fact had cast a shadow of unease inside me. A purple-haired girl who could suddenly collapse one day like a wind-up toy had come unwound. A vague dark shadow of uneasiness. It clung to me. Though the morning was comparatively cool, it was still the height of summer. Whoops, whoops, hold on. I don't know why I didn't finish reading that. That was crap. Crap. L. Yay. No! Damn it! No, it's on auto! Son of biscuit! Okay, hold on. I'm gonna reload the save and get back up to... Damn it! Oh, my idiocy! No! Damn it! Oh, why am I stupid? No! Alright, be back in a second. Damn it. There we go. Though the morning was comparatively cool, it was still the height of summer. The temperature was still seasonally high. If I stayed inside, I knew I'd just dwell on dark thoughts and feel worse. Going outside would provide some distraction, so I ventured out into the summer sun. The next moment, a familiar large frame leaped into my line of sight.
Hey, Rin! Sounds like things are going well with you and Primala!
Oh, well... Gave me his usual lively grin and I forced a smile as I greeted him. I was right, Primala had been made by both the God and Demon realms. In which case, wouldn't the old God King know something about her? Do you know what happened to... Do you happen to know about clones? It's a joint project between the God and Demon realms, right?
Well, I am the person in charge of the God realm, you know.
In that case, could you tell me a little bit about the clones? I know there were 3 of them, and I know 2 of them are most likely dead now. But why did they die? Will Primala end up like them too? The image of the young girl turned into a doll in the darkness was still in the back of my mind. Not seeing, not hearing, not speaking. It was just like the sight I hated to see 8 years ago. I might question the old God King stroked his chin, looking like he was thinking about something.
I get it! Mr. Devil King didn't tell you about that, did he?
Is it something I shouldn't hear?
If it were up to me, I'd say you shouldn't, but you've got a right to know.
His face darkened for just a moment. No trace of his usual smile, he spoke with total seriousness.
As for your first question, that's easy. Their bodies couldn't bear it.
Couldn't bear it?
Do you know why we made the clones?
Yeah, in order to research a certain kind of magic, you need a huge amount of magic power.
That's right! So the number 1 criteria was that the clones have extremely powerful magic. We needed to figure out how to create someone with powerful magic. For the first one, we tried strengthening. We selected one demon, and through a special method, we forced out their magic. I don't have to tell you how that turned out. We were certainly able to force out the magic, but the clone didn't have the ability to handle it. We gave them power far beyond that of anyone in the demon realm, but their body couldn't bear it. We learned from that failure, and for the next one we tried replication, like the human cloning you have in this realm. We modified the genes of a demon who already had powerful magic, cloned them, and raised the clone. The best magic of both realms, and a vessel able to control them. We intended to nurture the already present characteristics, strengthen them, and add the power to control magic beyond the limits. But the genes that we'd replicated deteriorated faster than expected. It was going well for a while, but it turned out that was a failure as well. Both times we were able to give them the immense magic power, but we weren't able to provide an adequate vessel to handle it. So
Primo will also...
Relax, my boy, I'll answer your second question now. We're pretty sure that there won't be problems. She's the third clone made after we learned from the first two mistakes. We made her by manufacturing. She's got magic far beyond gods and demons and a body that can handle it. We made her from scratch.
From scratch, is that even possible?
Normally, no. But there were many failures, many coincidences, and a fair amount of miracles. Those all worked together to create success out of a 1 in a million chance. In other words, Primula is a miracle made flesh. If we tried again, we'd never be able to succeed. She's a one-of-a-kind experiment that can't be replicated.
One of a kind?
Because of that, we were a bit overprotective bringing her up, and I think maybe we went too far, considering how she turned out. We're counting on you, Rin. Take good care of that expressionless little girl!
The old godking gave a big grin to slap me on the back and left.
Kind!
So that's why they were so overprotective of her. Normally you wouldn't go out of your way to protect an experiment. A girl without feelings, without blood relations, without a family. The girl who lived life just being pulled along. Primula. Despite her expressionless face, I felt like I could see something deep within her. Deep in her purple eyes, I could sometimes see a light of loneliness. The way she smiled when I gave her the stuffed animal. I wanted to see that smile again. I wanted it from the bottom of my heart.
おや、リンちゃんじゃないか。買い物かね。
Who if it isn't Rin? Out shopping or... Rin? Oh. Primula and the Devil King. Not often I see you two together.
そうかい？ま、さすがにこの人間界を何も知らないというわけにはいかないからね。
Really?
こうやってプリムラを連れ出させてもらってるのさ。
Oops, my apologies. Really? Well, Primula can't go on knowing nothing about the human realm, so I take her out
あやちゃんに
sometimes.
はちゃんと話してあるから安心してくれたのね。
I talked to Kaide already, so you don't need to worry. Don't worry.
Don't worry, Rin.
あ、魔王様、今日もありがとうございます。
This music is bopping.
Ah, the King of the Devils, thank you for coming again
いつもの席
today.
空いてますから、ゆっくりしていってくださいね。
Your usual seat is open, so please relax
確
and
かに
enjoy.
承った。ゆっくりさせてもらおう。
Why, thank you, I shall indeed. As he spoke, the Devil King headed to a four-person window table without hesitation. Do you come here a lot?
ああ、こっちに来た時には大抵使っているよ。
Yes, I usually come here when I'm out this way. It's the uniforms, isn't it?
服には宇宙の神秘があるんだよ、リンちゃん。
Uniforms withhold the sacred mysteries of the universe, Rin. Sure, okay, bud. Oh yeah, there's something I wanted to ask you. It's about Noreen
ネリネ
singing.
ちゃんの歌のことかい？
Noreen singing? She's got such a beautiful voice. Why is it she so against singing for
あんなに
people?
ということは、りんちゃんは聞いたことがあるのかい？
What I gave you a
Wait, what are you saying? Have you heard her sing? Yeah, the day we met again, by
それは
chance.
また運がいい。ネリネちゃんの歌なんて、私たちですらほとんど聞いたことがないくらいだからね。
You're lucky then. It's probably just us who have heard her sing. Even with you? Noreen...
Noreen won't sing.
Prima spoke suddenly. Though her face was expressionless as usual, I felt like there was something a little different in her eyes.
She thinks she stole it.
Stole it?
That song is...
残念だけれど、私たちから言えるのはそこまでだね。
Whoops! Sorry, that's all we can tell you. Prima seemed ready to continue, but the old Devil King stopped her.
申し訳ないけど、それ以上は内緒だ。
I must apologize, but the rest is a
ネリネ
secret.
ちゃんのためにも、できれば忘れてあげてくれないか。
Do you think you can forget about it for Noreen's sake? That mix of kindness and severity sounded... He soundly closed the subject. For that, the only thing I heard about was how wonderful the uniforms were. Oh, damn it! Ah! Suddenly I heard a melody. It was a voice I knew. It was a tune I knew. The pure, powerful sound would draw anyone in. The song, could it be? The moment I realized, I took off running at full speed. To the same place I'd heard that song before. To the place that held special memories. I blinked. Damn it. That were held. Crap. I'm sorry. Damn it, no. I'm flubbing it again. I'm not going back for that, though. That word. Oh, God, no. I'm stupid. I suck. I'm terrible. Bah. Ah! Alright. Requiem sung by a girl who'd said she hated singing. What was she thinking, and what was she wishing for as she sang? What did she hate, and what was she avoiding? I wanted to know. And more than anything, I wanted to hear the song up close. She was right there, where I thought she'd be. She sat on the swing, rocking slightly, and sung toward the sky. Her long hair blowing in the wind, she simply sang happily, enjoying herself. If that's how she looks when she sings, there's no way she hates singing. Hiding near the entrance so I didn't interrupt, I silently listened to the angel's bell. Ugh. The sound of the grass in the wind, the songs of the birds, and the sound of televisions from nearby houses, all of them disappeared. It was as if the whole world was listening to her song. Eventually, it quietly came to an end. The sounds of the world returned. Wonderful! Wonderful! You idiot. Why would you do that? Plotting I showed myself in front of Noreen. Yeah, you're gonna super embarrass her!
Rinri, you were listening?
Yeah, I'm a lucky guy. To happen upon you singing when I'm out for a walk, not once but twice.
ずっと隠れて聞いているなんて、リン様意地悪です。
That's so mean, hiding and listening to me.
Only because if you saw me, you'd stop singing.
それは。
That's...
Well, Noreen was lost for words. In embarrassment, I spoke my mind. You were lying when you said you hate singing. Someone who hates singing just couldn't sing like that. Why would you say... Why would you say that you do?
嘘じゃありません。私は
Suppose that's true.
歌うことが大嫌いです。
Sure, there are plenty of people that have good talents and just... It's not what they want or like from the world.
It's not a lie. I really do hate singing.
認めなくて いけなくなりますから。嫌で
Because
も思い出すことになりますから。
because it makes me face the reality. Even if I don't want to, it makes me
抱
remember.
いてはいけない願いを
It makes me wish
抱かせますから。
something I shouldn't wish.
She remembered her voice and her expression were despairing to a degree that I'd never, ever have expected from Noreen. I couldn't understand what her feelings were towards singing or where they were coming
も
from.
し思うままに歌ってしまったら、きっと許してくれません。
If I were to sing as I feel, no one would accept it.
笑ってくれなくなります。
No one would smile.
That said, Noreen ran from the park as if escaping. Whose permission does she need just to sing? Oh no, why she blurred out,